I must say good morning, but it's really afternoon for us.
Yeah, it's 12:10.
Mm-hmm.
It's my lunch break.
Nothing like doing a live on your lunch. Oh, we're not live. A video on your lunch break.
Yeah, it's so fun.
What are you juggling all?
So, today I had to get up at 4:45, drive to UAB. They read my TB test, and literally what they do you know what a TB test is?
Mm-hmm.
They literally look at it and they go, "You're fine."
Mm-hmm.
Drive all the way back home, get on a Zoom meeting till about 9. I ironed out my scrubs, and then from like 9:30 to 11:45, all online work. And then from 12:45 to like 3 or 4, I have all online work. It's an 8-hour workday online.
Is it just like training?
Yeah. And it's like learning all the things about UAB, and it's like core values and HIPAA and patient
Mm-hmm.
integrity and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Is it Kirkland Clinic?
That's where I'm working. I'm working in the Kirkland
That's a
Clinic.
big pharmacy.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I start tomorrow, like in person.
What's your hours?
I don't know yet, but this week it's like 8 to 4:30.
How are you going to do that in school?
I'm going to work on the days I don't have school, and the days I don't have work, I'm going to school.
That's what Vance
No
said.
off days.
Mm-hmm.
Stressful.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
But I like it. I like having a routine and not having downtime's nice.
Well, when I was in college, I was going to college full time. I had two kids, toddlers,
Ew.
on top of working. And there were times I feel like, how am I doing this? Like study time was me walking around with note cards with my children changing diapers.
Yeah.
It was awful. So be glad you're doing this before you have kids.
Well, I want to have kids in med school
Yeah.
because I don't want to have kids, like, I don't want to start too late.
Yeah.
Because you never know if you're going to have like infertility issues. And then it's like, what if I don't start till I'm 30 and then I have to go through years of, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Not like I can do IVF anymore, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
What are you talking about?
They like canceled IVF in Alabama.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Why?
They said because it's technically a human life and it's just being sat there frozen.
Really?
Do you know what IVF is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, I feel so bad. Like all these parents that have spent years and years on IVF and then now they're like, you can't do it. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about being a woman in America and how it can be
Menopause.
hard.
I'm in menopause, and you know what I found out today?
What?
I called the doctor to make an appointment, and they told me they were going to refer me to hormone therapy. And she goes, "It's $125 for your copay for the consultation, and $350 every 3 months for your pellets."
I'd have said, no, I'm good.
Welcome to being a woman.
I'd have been like, I'm good.
But Kaylee, I'm waking up like 4 and 5 times from a dead sleep, soaking wet at night. And
Dude,
now
I'm doing that.
you are?
Yeah, I'm waking up covered like in sweat and I'm cold though.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, first I'm like scalding hot, and then I'm freezing because I'm wet in the bed, and the fan's going. But being a woman is difficult.
It is.
I mean,
It's hard. It's upsetting. And then being a woman with mental illness is like so difficult.
how about when you're like, it's your time of the month and it makes your hormones go all crazy, and you
Yeah.
have mental health on top of that.
Yeah. So like it heightens your depression, it
Mhm.
heightens your anxiety, it heightens your mood swings, like, and
Your
it's
appetite.
difficult. Yeah.
I crave chocolate.
I just want to eat and eat and eat, not
Mhm.
stop.
Makes your boobs big for
That's a good
a
part though. I be looking,
week.
I'm like, nice. Because I usually don't have any.
I don't either.
So that's a plus.
It's hard being a woman.
It's upsetting because like I feel like I love Andrew with all of my heart, but being a white male with no mental illness, it's like life's a lot easier on him.
What
And
about trying to uh, be a nursing mother and having to work?
yeah,
I can remember when I was in the workforce and people would be in the breaststream pumping, engorged, and it's like, it's hard
it's
being a
just
woman.
it's like, you can't have kids too early. You can't get married too early or you're ruining your life. Can't have kids too early, you're ruining your life. Can't have kids too late because then you're too old to play with them. You
Or they
can't
run
have
the
kids.
risk of Down syndrome.
Yeah. And then you've got, you're supposed to be a mom that takes care of their kids and cooks dinner and cleans the house. But you know what you also have to do? You have to go to school. You have to get a job.
Well, back in the days, the women stayed home.
Yeah. And I would have been okay with that. Whoever fought for women's rights, they're insane.
I'm like, why did y'all do that?
Like, I have to go to med school.
Because now it's like we have 2 times the work trying to be a mother, and then it's like you get off work and you got to cook supper and go to the grocery store and clean the house because it's the woman's responsibility. And it's like, how am I supposed to do all this?
It's upsetting. Like, what upsets me the most is like, and where it ties into mental health, in my opinion, is you feel like you have this standard you have to live up to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
Because you feel like if you don't meet that standard on what a good girlfriend, a good daughter, a good sister,
Mother.
yeah,
Yeah,
has to
I know.
do, then you feel empty. You feel
And then
bad.
when you have kids, if your kid acts up, it's the parenting, as if you're a total train wreck trying to balance your work life and your home life and your personal life, like all of it together. And you're like, really, it's my fault that my kid is doing this? Like,
Yeah,
really? You should have spanked his butt. Really?
because hitting my kid is just going to fix things. I got spanked as a kid and I did a lot of things I wasn't supposed to do. It
Me
didn't
too.
help.
I got the crap beat out of me.
I just did it again. Like, some kids are just the way they are. I
They
don't
are.
think smacking them's going to help too much.
I, I mean, I'll be honest, like, my mother did put the fear of God in us. Like, she did the fingernails and the spanking at the same time, and we knew we were going to get the crap beat out of us. But he didn't
The
stop
flip
me.
flop?
No, her fingernails. She would do this number.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she had long fingernails, and she'd be like, and honey, I'd still do it. I just try to
I
figure
like
out a better way for her not to find
the
out.
sitting down tactic. Because then they can't hit your bottom. And then mom got over it and just started hitting me in the shoulders with the belt. And then when she grabbed that flip flop or that switch, and then
It was
she'd throw the flip flop at you,
it was all she wrote.
it got rough.
You see my face getting red?
Yeah.
It's because I'm having a hot flash. I am hot.
You want to see my tattoo?
Oh, yes. Hang on.
Okay. Oh, wait. Let me figure out the best way to do this. Can you see it?
Other side, Chicky Mama.
Wait.
There you go. I like it.
I love it.
I like it.
It's so cool. Are you okay?
I'm having a heat stroke. Let me find something to fan myself with. Oh my gosh.
Don't pass out on the video. That'd be crazy.
It's terrible.
How has that affected your mental health?
Terrible. Well, it's because I think I would be fine with the hot flashes if they were during the day, maybe, and not at night. But I'm getting no sleep.
Yeah.
And part of me goes, what if I go to the doctor, they draw blood and go, you're not in menopause?
Oh, so then you feel like it's all in your head.
What if they, Kayla, you know how we are. We got cancer. Like, I'm sitting here going, what if they tell me, look at that baby? Is that a husky?
Yes.
So pretty.
Sorry.
What if I go and they go, you're not in menopause. We're going to have to do further testing. And then I have to go longer like this. My appointment's not till the 21st. It started when me and Vanson were on vacation.
Mm.
And I thought it was just the hotel room, like being humid. Because Vanson was hot too. And then that son of a gun came home with me. And I'm like, why am I hot here? The air conditioning's on. But I wake up from a dead sleep soaking wet.
Yeah, I wake up pretty soaked sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it's been sometimes it's like I feel like I need to change clothes. I'm so wet.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah. But as far as my mental health, it's just like I guess I haven't had it long enough to really affect me yet. Like I'm not like I'm kind of ill because I'm tired. Mainly.
Yeah. Like, and then it makes you feel bad.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be irritable and you don't want to be like awful to Shane. But it's like you can't help it.
Yeah. I was like reading about it and it talked about, like you're irritable, you don't sleep, your hot flashes, you gain weight. And I'm like, are you flipping kidding me? I do not need this in my life.
Like all the
right
things
now.
you don't need.
I do not. But Haley, I did. Okay, so I started Weight Watchers yesterday because I realized that I'm in menopause and I'm like, I've already gained so much weight. And I'm like, I got to get my crap straight because like it is affecting my mental health seriously.
I don't think you need to be weighing 127 pounds.
No.
Because that's how much I weigh.
No. Let me show you this.
Because I saw that picture of you at 127 pounds. I was like, that's what I weigh right now.
Let me show you this picture. This is me at 130, and I think I look decent.
You look great. That's like a good weight. You don't look too skinny.
Yeah. When I got under 130, I looked like anorexic.
Yeah, because that picture you posted on Facebook at you at 127, I was like,
look, this is me at 128.
Yeah.
I got a saggy belly. But I just want it's not that I'm obsessed with the number. I just want to feel good mentally. And it's not that I'm like dying to be in a size 3, like I'm over all that. I just want to be healthy. Speaking of healthy, I have not had my Celtic salt. I overdosed on it. I don't have a water.
Go get a water. I just chew it up sometimes.
I do too.
I'm just like, whatever.
So how's your mental health?
It's been pretty good. I've been taking my Adderall consistently because like I take a morning dose and I take an afternoon dose around 3. And sometimes I don't take that. And I've realized now that taking it actually helps my focus during like the mornings. So, yeah.
So like when you were you started a new medication for your mood.
Yes.
Is that working, or
I think so.
what do you take?
Vraylar.
I take Trileptal.
Is that the expensive one?
No, my mm-mm.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, when Aunt may have told you this, I went to the pharmacy. That'll be $630. $630 on top of hormone therapy. I told Shane, I said, with all my medication, I could be rich if I
Oh,
didn't take
yeah.
medicine. I could be like rolling in the dough. But no, I have to be jacked up. How many pills do you take a day? See, I take
5.
I take 5.
I take depression medicine and ADHD medicine when I wake up. I take more ADHD medicine at 3. I take anxiety and mood pills at night.
I take a mood stabilizer in the morning and at night. I take an antidepressant in the morning. I take a PP so I don't pee pee in my pants medicine in the morning. And I do have an emergency medicine, but I don't usually take it.
You're showing your address to everybody.
Honey, it's all over Google. My phone number, my address. Welcome to having a social media and being open to the public. It's a train wreck. Yeah. I
love that.
I was in the my air went out in the education center, my brand new air.
Already?
Yes. And so I was in the education center painting because I'm doing a coffee bar in the education center, and I was painting it, and this lady called me. She was like, "I'm in your driveway. Are you open?" I'm like, I hate my life. I'm like, no. And normally, back in the day when you used to work for me, I would have said yes. I'm over that. I'm like, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to book a tour. I have got. This is the color of my my coffee bar. But I said,
Nice.
ma'am, I am in the middle of painting. I've got paint all over me. I can't just stop. So you're going to have to book.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
in
you
your
should book
driveway.
anyways.
Huh?
You should book anyways. You shouldn't just show up.
But all over the internet and my page. Hang on. I'm dealing with Larry on top of that.
Oh.
The lawyer just messaged me and told me I got to call this lawyer.
Is he doing good?
He's doing.
No.
He's walking good.
Oh.
And he's stronger, but it's a long story. But when you run out of money, you have to apply for Medicaid.
Yeah.
And Medicaid is telling us that we have to sell a fourth of the property that he owns. And I can't because my brother that's homeless. It's a mess. We'll talk about that another time. So I'm having to deal with a lawyer.
I understand being stressed out.
Yeah.
Because when there's a lot of things, you just feel everywhere.
Mm-hmm. You do. Because it's like, when you haven't had sleep and your farm is at a dead stop and you're not making a dime, although the bills don't stop, you have that. And then, you got your dad on top of that, and it's just a lot. But I'm not going through, everybody goes through it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm handling it really well, believe it or not.
Well, go you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to.
You will have to one day, and it's not fun.
I'm going to crumble under the pressure.
The only time I just like only time I really just lose it is like when like everything's going bad and then Shane walks in the door and is a butthole. And I'm like,
It's the
I
worst.
really do not need you to be a straight up butthole today.
Or when you're not even in a bad mood and they're like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Nothing." Like nothing's wrong. And then they're like, "Something's wrong." And it's like, "No." They're like, "I know." And I'm like, "Well, obviously you don't."
Yeah. You know what? I think when people have mental health issues, they love to do that. And then when people find out your diagnosis, they like to, like, when, let's say that you and your friend get into an argument, then they're like, she's mental.
Yeah.
She has depression. You know what I mean? Like, where you start getting your mental illness thrown in your face. And it's like, no, Joker, there ain't not a darn thing wrong with me. It's all you. But
But no, it's hard.
it is. So
But we're gonna get through it.
what can we do this week to take care of ourselves?
Well, I got a planner.
Oh, I love a planner.
Well, I always have one for school. And since the school year is starting back, I was like, I'm gonna get another one. And this one has Bible verses in it.
Oh, nice. How pretty is that?
Yeah. And then like when you get to the months, it has like Bible verses.
Cute.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make sure my planner's up to date. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna make sure I eat. I'm gonna bring lunch. And I'm gonna make sure I don't spread myself too thin. Because school starts next week.
Oh, Lord. I am going to continue to make good choices with my food and my water intake. I am going to try to reduce stress by counting my blessings. I don't know if you heard you probably didn't. You're too busy. But you know who Kara Snyder is? She's here in Coleman. She wrote a book. Okay. I was watching her live and she said, you cannot you can't have anxiety and be grateful at the same time. Like psychiatrist, ask your psychiatrist about it. I'm gonna ask mine about it. But your brain can't be anxious and be thankful at the same time. So she encourages you to be thankful when you start being anxious because your brain will go to that and not sit here and be anxious. And I have tried it like a couple of times. I was anxious and I was like, okay, let me think of the things I'm thankful for Leroy. I'm thankful for his pretty teeth. I mean, I was like going into detail, and then I made myself start laughing. But I'm gonna try to practice that.
Yeah, that'll be a good thing. Have you heard of the 5 4 3 2 1?
This thing,
No.
breathe.
No.
Oh no, what is
It's
that?
like 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can smell, 2 things you can hear, 1 thing you can taste.
No,
Yeah.
that's what you think about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what I used to do when I'd get suicidal.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I learned that in therapy when I was like 10.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, it was good talking to you.
It's good talking to you too.
Sorry that you had to take your break
Stop.
to give me therapy today. But I'm very grateful that you took the time out of your day to give me a little bit of a break in therapy. So appreciate you.
It was fun.
Yes, it was. We talked. It seems like, I mean, it's been 25 minutes and it like goes by like that.
It does.
Well, you have a good day. Good luck on your job.
Thank
Give
you.
me a little text. Let me know how you're doing.
I'll send you a picture of me and my scrubs.
Oh, I bet you're the cutest thing.
I am. I look so good in them.
What color are they?
Wine.
Wine. Oh, how pretty.
Well, it
I
was
bet.
fun.
All right. See y'all next
Bye,
time.
guys.
Bye.